Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Let's talk about movies. Today we are going to review the 4K Blu-ray release of The Shining. So before we jump into today's video, I just want to let everyone know about my Patreon and YouTube membership accounts. Links are down in the description below. These names on screen right here get to see that exclusive Patreon and YouTube membership content each and every week for as little as €1 per month. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, seeing full collection tours, all that sort of stuff behind the scenes, check out my Patreon and YouTube memberships. Let's talk about The Shining. So I actually picked up this copy of The Shining on 4K Blu-ray a good while back. The cover looks a little bit different. It's out of this big Kubrick box set that came out about 2 years ago. This featured 2001: A Space Odyssey and The Shining on 4K, and it has a couple of other movies on Blu-ray and Life in Pictures on DVD. So if you haven't seen this before, I've posted online and it has all these movies in it, and the kind of artwork and stuff you kind of see. There's a little bit of a kind of I guess a gloss printing of the maze and stuff on the front. These are kind of like hardcover books they're kind of made like, and it opens up and there we have the 4K and the Blu-ray disc in here. So let me just give you some quick technical about The Shining, guys. 1980, of course. This is a 4K that we're looking at here today. 1.85:1 aspect ratio, so a nice full screen picture here. You have a DTS HD master audio 5.1 surround mix on this one. This is 144 minutes long, so this is the extended cut of The Shining, I've been told by others. And there is some scenes in there that I don't recall from from seeing this originally a couple of years back. So yeah, that's some technical on this one. Let's talk about the audio quality on The Shining here. As I mentioned, DTS HD master audio 5.1 surround mix on this one. Sounded nice here in the room when I watched it. I had no issues whatsoever at all. Nice mix. You get the surrounds kind of firing whenever they need to, and yeah, mostly you're getting the front three speakers, everything coming through there. So overall, nice 5.1 surround mix. Wasn't overly impressive, wasn't unimpressive, kind of middle of the road for me. So let's talk about the 4K picture. That's what you're all here for, guys. How does this look on 4K? Unfortunately, I've gotten rid of my old Shining DVD that I had in the collection here for years. I never had the Blu-ray, so the only Blu-ray I have now is the one that's included with this, which I don't really think is a kind of a fair comparison because it's pretty much going to be the same looking as the 4K in here. Probably just a little bit brighter, the Blu-ray disc. But overall, the reds and the blues like really pop out in this color grade. It's a really nice color grade on this one. The reds are so rich and deep looking, The Shining, guys. There's a lot of reds in there throughout the movie, and they really look nice, rich and deep. The film grain is there. It's nice. You can see it when you get up close. When you come back, it's not overly there, but you can spot it. It's just the right amount. I think I said it in a review recently as well, a 4K review. This probably looks like a brand new 35mm print on opening weekend, as it should look. Shot beautifully, the movie The Shining, a fantastic movie, and this is how 4K should look. People have been telling me for a long time, Rob, you need to look at The Shining on 4K, and it's really a standout one, guys. Like Jaws or Blade Runner, one of the best looking 4Ks I've seen in a long time. So I'm assuming this one is the same as the white covered, kind of standalone release here. A couple of special features. There's a commentary by studio cam inventor, operator and historian. There is Vivian Kubrick's documentary, The Making of The Shining. There is View from the Overlook, Crafting The Shining, Visions of Stanley Kubrick, and Wendy Carlos, the composer. That's just another kind of bonus feature on here. I will just quickly throw some notes at you guys about Shining on the rewatch here last night. The opening shot I always loved, the helicopter kind of going along and kind of following the car. I want to say on the old DVD that I had in the collection that is now gone, but it seems to be missing out of this 4K, so I'm wondering, have they removed it? There used to be a shot where the helicopter would come in close to the land and you would see the shadow of the helicopter and spinning, and the blades or whatever spinning on the ground, and that seems to be gone. I wonder if they have removed that out of the 4K version. Jump in the comments and let me know, because it's completely gone. I didn't spot it at all, and it was always just a quick little scene that kind of took you out a moment where you're kind of like following the car and then you just see the shadow of the helicopter. So if it was removed, I am thankful for that. I think it didn't really, it took you out of the illusion for a second there. Perfect casting in this one. Jack Nicholson is unbelievable, guys, in this one. I'm a big fan of Jack's work, and yeah, he's just he's, you know, a cut above the rest in this one completely. Shelley Duvall is also quite good in there as well. I really like her. You know, I remember when I first saw The Shining, I was like, she's terrible in this, but the more I watch it, the older I get, I think she's really fantastic in that role. It's interesting to watch basically like a step by step somebody breaking down completely, like mentally, and just kind of losing the plot. It's interesting kind of in that sense to watch the movie. The Jack Nicholson stare is so creepy in the movie. Big fan of The Shining, guys, as you can see here. I have a t-shirt and everything on. Jack is just fantastic in this. The bathtub scene with the, you know, the naked lady / old lady always creeped me out. Years ago when I saw this for the first time. Really cool, really well done. Like that one. The score is brilliant. We just mentioned the composer there on the bonus features. I really like the score. It's really well done, really creepy, fantastic stuff. The axe scene, you know, with breaking through the two doors. Here's Johnny quickly followed by the chef or the cook getting killed with the axe. It's a pretty action-packed two sequences back to back there towards the end of the movie. Really great stuff. And yeah, overall I really like The Shining, guys. You know, overall thoughts, it's fantastic. It's a must-have and a must-see. And 4K, Warner's have knocked it out of the park here. Warner are doing good stuff with 4K, and this is another example of what 4K should look like. So I do recommend, if you haven't picked up this Kubrick box set, get this on its standalone. If you don't want the box set, get the standalone. It has a white cover with Jack Nicholson on the front with an axe, if I'm not mistaken. Highly recommend The Shining, guys. 4K at its best, absolutely phenomenal looking picture. Highly recommend. So that does it for another 4K review here, guys, on the channel. Of course, to help the channel, like it, subscribe, hit the little bell, all that good stuff. Patreon, YouTube membership, links in the description. T-shirt store, PayPal, all that good stuff is down below. Let me know in the comments. I want you guys to jump in. Have you picked up The Shining on 4K? What do you think? I know a lot of you guys told me to get on this. It just took me a while to get around to watching it, but I'm delighted that I have it on 4K in the collection. What do you think of the movie? What do you think of Jack Nicholson, Kubrick, fans, all that good stuff? Get in the comments down below and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.